Hello and welcome to the Bunch of Grifters podcast. I did a little intro. I think I did like episode 79 in this the other one, so I'm not going to do like a grandiose like big thing. I don't want to make this a big deal that this is the end of the season and that this is like one of our biggest interviews that we've ever done. I don't want to like make that a really big deal or anything, so I'm not going to make that a big deal because I make it a big deal in a second here. But yeah, hi, I'm Jeremy. This is Brett.
Hi, guys.
It's funny. We're doing the same thing we've done before where we're going to go and watch a movie seconds after we're done the podcast. We're going to go watch Oppenheimer.
Rushing to fucking get out of here.
We're rushing to get out of here, yeah. But we just did an hour and 40-something, hour and 20-minute podcast with the two...
Look at that, 2 free tickets.
Beautiful. I love how you're just on your fucking phone. Steiner! Hey, Steiner, get off your fucking phone. I'm Andrew Schultz. Are you guys
friends?
Dude, no, you're Steiny. Dude, are you texting right now? I'm going to put your face on Steiny.
I was just looking at my notes, man.
Oh, you're just looking at your notes? Just looking at your notes?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where were we at?
Are you always this fucking annoying?
I'm trying to make sure we get spots.
Do it. You're fine. It just came out. So
Goal-oriented podcast, episode 79, you guys.
Last week, my goal was to talk to my mentor and get some job leads, and I fucking did it. We had a really good conversation. I have more than enough leads to get a very good job in the electrical field. So I'm going to be my goal is going to snowball onto this one. I'm going to send off 2 very good applications to my 2 top prospects. And I'm going to quit my other job. I'm not going to quit, but I'm going to I'm going to have the conversation to say, hey, look, you don't have me in 3 weeks because I've got to start thinking about my future. So anyways, yeah.
Do you want to be my wheelchair companion?
I'll be a weird...
Dude, this is a full fucking theater. Like, where are we sitting here?
Wait, is the front not full?
Well, we can sit
the
up
front 2 seats. We could be the front 2 seats of the
like right there. We're gonna be looking straight up.
No, I don't want to do that. Well, where is it? No, it might be comfortable.
What if we go on the side here?
No, I don't really want to go on the side. You have to watch it from the middle. Let's go in the middle. Fuck it. Let's go 3 back. 3 back on the left. 3 back on the left.
Over here?
No. Right.
Take it.
Right here. Back one.
Those
2.
Okay. You want to sit beside someone?
I don't give a fuck. Why not?
Maybe that's Aaron.
Might be Aaron.
Yeah, we're going for it?
Yeah.
Look at that. $0, you guys. Get the Cineplex membership.
Not an ad. What was your goal last week, Brett?
My goal last week was to do some research on an electric guitar. I'm looking to venture off that way.
He literally just asked Nick a second ago about it, so I guess that counts.
Oh, I've done lots of things. I went to the pawn shop. I talked to a guy at the gym. He actually might come with me to one of the pawn shops. He's really
nice.
He has a lot of knowledge on
cool.
guitars. So I might, when he comes with me, I might actually go buy it that day. He knows a good one that I want to get.
You know what you should do? You should keep him outside and like start to, hey, can I see this? Can I see the guitar? And then like they pull it up and be like, 1 second, I'm gonna just get my guitar specialist.
Yeah.
And appraise it. Like, would you be okay if I get an expert to come
That's actually so good.
Lowballs the fuck out of it. I could be the guy.
So
that's funny.
Anywho, that is what I did last week. I did a lot of Googling. I have an idea of kind of what I'm going for because there's like specific electric guitars, but I want to get one that allows me to kind of venture in all avenues.
Sure, you want to be able to fucking like Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, what's your goal this week?
My goal this week
buy the guitar.
No. That might not happen for a week or 2. But I'm looking to
buy a trailer.
Use my benefits with work a little bit more. I want to do some research on a chiropractor and maybe kind of just getting something all set up like that.
Yeah.
Making sure my body's good. Making sure my body's fit.
Okay.
Fit for the boys. You got the nookie. The cookie. You can take that cookie and stick it up your ass. All right, you guys. Keep it going. This is the best interview we have ever done. Episode 79, Quadra Sound. We had Aaron and Nick on. These boys were sick as fuck. And let's get on into it. When you come my way, I really don't know and I just can't say. You look so good when you shake my way.
Welcome to episode 79. This is the final episode of season 4, and we are joined here today with Quadra Sound, of course, the returning favorite Nick Fascione.
How you doing?
And of course, our good friend Aaron.
Hello.
The bass player.
Bass player for Quadra Sound.
That's right.
Yeah. And then we also have Brett here, co-host.
Yep.
And my name's Jeremy. And all right, so, let's just get right into it. So What is your favorite sex position, and are you willing to demonstrate on Brett right now, please?
I can demonstrate on Nick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
with
too
experience.
big. He's too
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I'm just a vanilla missionary guy, to be honest.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. But if I want to last longer, I'll go doggy.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can take control, right?
See, it's funny because
Yeah,
some people
situation.
feel the opposite about doggy. They go, you're done. If you
There's a moment where the switch flips,
Right.
and it's like, oh yeah, it's on.
happening.
But for a good 5 or 10 minutes, you can.
wow,
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's like the governor, right?
5 or 10. That's,
5 or
the
10?
governor.
That's too much.
That's impressive.
Well, you
Considering,
gotta take breaks, right? Slow down.
Yeah, sure.
Cigarette break,
Yeah.
Sure.
union breaks.
I actually took inspiration from Nick last episode.
Uh-oh.
And on episode 69, we had Mara Taylor on, sex expert of Victoria here.
Wow.
And yeah, very cool. And she gave us a whole sex education.
Amazing.
And I said it's a little taboo that girls are celebrating the vibrators, and we're just left out here like, oh, you got a fleshlight? You're a fucking sissy boy. That's why you got a
Right.
fucking. It's like, fuck you.
No.
You know?
No shame. No
shame.
fleshlight shame
So
over here, man.
I have my TT, my little fleshlight. It's fantastic.
You named it.
Oh, absolutely.
They usually have names if it's like modeled after
it's like MTMT, so I just have TT.
Oh yeah, do you talk dirty to it too?
Sometimes I think thoughts. Yeah,
and you're like
absolutely.
developing a relationship with
It's
it.
kind of nice.
And some nights you're tired and you look at it and you go, "Not tonight, babe."
Yeah. Other nights I put it in the microwave just beforehand. It's
Wow.
like,
Get it
yes.
nice and warm.
Oh goodness.
jeez.
Yeah,
Louise.
absolutely.
Amazing.
But did make a mistake one night. Used it in the shower. A rug burn. So
Really?
PSA for you guys out there: make sure to use a lot of lube when you're in the shower.
A lot of the fuck water.
Yeah. Something like
I
that.
exclusively used it in the shower.
Did
Never
you?
Had any
Never had
sort
that
of-
issue.
No,
Well,
no.
maybe you're using a different lube, not water based. Mine's water based, so
I-
it's just
I-
a little bit of water. Just
No
Takes
lube,
it away.
buddy. I'm going.
Well,
I
they
was
say
going
fucking
right
in a pool is doesn't work so well.
No,
as much as you might want
no.
to.
Yeah, I don't think
no,
ever
it
does.
doesn't.
Or in a hot tub. You ever try that one?
I've never tried.
I've been too
that,
scared to
but-
try that.
It doesn't work. It just fundamentally
Yeah,
doesn't work.
yeah.
Now, get a blowjob. That doesn't work either. That does not work either.
No, that's called drowning someone.
Yeah.
That's murder.
Absolutely. Yeah. Consensual
Attempted
murder.
man.
Consensual murder. Yeah. We're getting into the kinks already.
Yeah, what an opener.
Yeah. So yeah, we had the opportunity, the pleasure to go and see Quadra Sound perform
Yep.
this week at the Capitol Ballroom, and dude, what a fucking show that was.
Thanks, boys.
That was amazing. Like, turnout was fantastic.
Yeah.
Vibes were immaculate. Shale, your guys' openers,
Yeah.
those guys fucking killed it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
very cool. Very cool. Like, are you guys buddies with them, or have you known them? Or?
That was our first time meeting them.
Yeah,
Wow,
we've never met
cool.
them.
Yeah,
But we had sort of another band lined up to play with us, but it didn't end up working out. And then they recommended Shale.
Shale stepped up to the
Yeah,
fucking
Shale
plate.
stepped up,
That's
and
dope. That's so good.
yeah,
for
I think
them.
they're kind of up and coming. They're a pretty new band, and they're
Yeah.
playing lots of shows
Yeah,
around. So
They're killing it, man.
Yeah.
They're super professional and
Yeah.
just like, yeah,
That's
very,
fucking amazing.
Very easy to work with. It
love that.
Ended up being a great choice.
Yeah, no, definitely. And when it comes, like, when did you guys organize the whole
Yeah.
Capitol Ballroom
Yeah,
show?
Aaron
What's
was
like the
pretty much-
process from like start to finish?
I
Like,
mean,
I can only imagine
it's always
complicated,
different, but since this is like the venue is a huge step up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this was really different. Aaron took the lead on that.
I'll
so
be honest, it was a nightmare.
Was it really?
From
Yeah.
start to finish, yeah. It was just, I mean, there's so much to get into. I don't want to, bore you with all the details, but yeah, I basically learned that I don't want to be a booker or a manager after that because it was a nightmare. Yeah.
Sure. I can only imagine the logistical issues that go on with that shit. So yeah.
And it was
holy-
just like, it was one of those things. I don't know what it was. It was just some kind of at every turn, something went wrong.
sure.
Yeah, dude. It was
We
like,
kept saying it was cursed.
yeah,
for
we were like,
some
this
reason.
this gig is cursed.
Is it with equipment or like
just-
I don't know? Can you get into that or like is it
no,
just
not
like
so much equipment?
Yeah.
Just the promotion, I guess.
Yeah,
like
the communication.
the communication
Oh,
with
fuck, yeah,
the
right.
people who run the Capitol Ballroom.
okay?
It was all done over email. They have a lot of staff, a lot of different people.
Yeah.
They delegate all their work out.
I understand.
It was a bit more it was kind of like dealing with
Politics.
Politics, like a corporation.
Yeah.
They're like a big
Interesting.
corporation.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of people wanting to use the fucking space.
Yeah.
Is sort of a thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's a fucking.
Whereas
headache.
Lucky Bar, it's literally like we just texted the owner. Like
They're
we had his number.
Really?
And
Yeah.
just talked to him.
And I think that's the business model that works. The one that's like super casual, willing to just like have a phone call.
Yeah.
Or go out for fucking lunch.
Yeah.
That's like unheard of now, where like a client takes somebody like just go out for lunch and have a conversation.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm realizing more and more that like you can get so much more done in a 10-15 minute phone call.
Right.
Like you can get as much done in a phone call of that length than in like a month of email.
Holy fuck.
Emailing, I'm so sick of emailing right now.
It's the worst.
It's literally like, it feels like mailing off a letter and like waiting 2 weeks to hear
Waiting
back.
for the pigeon to
Then-
fucking
yeah,
get
yeah,
there.
dude. It's
People still treat it like it's mail. Like
Well, the thing that fucking boggles my mind is there's a lot of corporations that still do the whole email bullshit, but
Yeah.
then they all fucking have Teams or Slack or one of those things. None of them fucking use it. None of them like you text each other within the company. Do you guys use Teams? Like,
Yeah, I use Teams
right?
randomly.
But like, it's like once you get contacts, just text them on Teams. Like it's just a text. But no, you got to go through this fucking hey, nice to. Regards. I fucking hate that shit.
The
I
formality.
fucking- And it's nice when you find somebody when you're emailing somebody and they drop the fucking act.
Yeah.
And then you can
Yeah.
start
Yes.
just being, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Like,
Yeah.
I've had those strings where it's like, okay, this is a nice conversation. This took a day, but like,
yeah.
fuck, man,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. Like someone will, like I usually wait for them to do it. Like they'll just stop with the "Hi, Aaron,"
And they just send
Then,
they
you
just
know.
get right to the message.
It's like,
That's why I know.
and then
that
okay, I'll
business
follow
business.
suite. It's like
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Bunch of Grifters podcast, where we have a rock star band talk about their emails, the issues of emails.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
this is-
2023. Like, what the
honestly,
fuck?
that's where all the moves are made are on emails.
You
It's-
have to.
it's-
You have to.
this is the stuff though that we're trying to get to a level where we don't have to deal with that
Exactly.
anymore.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
right now
You
we
have to
do.
do
And
it,
yeah, it sucks.
It's-
But, yeah.
Or get someone to deal with that shit for you, right?
Yeah,
That-
well,
yeah.
it needs to be dealt with by
Exactly.
someone.
Yeah.
And I realized like why managers make the 20% that they do.
Yeah.
But this does suck. This sucks.
It's just it takes your time away from being creative and doing the
Yeah.
shit you want to do, and that's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Where all you guys want to do is make good music and fucking
That's what
enjoy
we're best
it.
and perform.
and
that's it. Like,
perform, right? That's the big thing too. You don't want to have to fucking
dude,
do
it's
the
so,
other
it's
shit.
nothing to do with creativity. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not good at it.
Yeah.
We're
not
best
what
at writing songs and performing them. We're not best at. We don't know how to promote a show.
Yeah.
like we don't know how to book a show. We
But
don't like we know how to book it, but we don't really know how to do it properly. You know?
It sort of goes to show just that you kind of have to be well-rounded in so many different fucking areas to succeed nowadays.
Yeah.
And you're given all the tools to do it. Like being good at email isn't like necessarily hard. You just have to do it.
Yeah.
But it's like some people don't fucking have emails going on. Some
Yeah.
people aren't doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and yeah, no, there's a means to an end. That's the exciting part about it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
No, we're doing it. We're doing what we got to do. It just
Yeah.
it sucks.
Part of the process,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
move on
Yeah, it's-
from that boring
Yeah.
topic.
So out of the emails, yeah. Oh yeah. What was the thing you were gonna bring up earlier? You said you had something you want to bring up.
Which one was it?
Oh, right. That's what I was gonna say. Fucking Oppenheimer. That movie
Oh, yeah, let's talk about
terrifies me. That movie fucking terrifies me. I don't know. Why are we? It's just scary to think that we're so okay with the presence of nukes. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary that we're gonna be shown like what the actual situation was.
that's what I heard. It's gonna he's gonna try to put you into what it felt like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you guys are all going to see it after.
Yeah.
And did you guys see the trailer?
I haven't watched all of the trailer.
I've seen the
I
trailer.
did watch
Yeah.
the trailer. Yeah,
Yeah,
You
I-
normally don't, but I was
Yeah,
too stoked
trailers-
for another Christopher Nolan movie. so I was
Who's the lead? So who's playing the guy?
It's the guy from Peaky Blinders. I forget his
yeah,
name.
What's his fucking?
let's
search it up.
Sorry, you were saying.
I was just saying I was stoked when somebody told me about the film, and then when I saw the trailer, I was less stoked.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gives like a
Yeah.
fucking depressing vibe, sort of.
No,
thing.
I don't know.
Or
It just
what?
I don't know. Maybe my
Cillian
mind made
Murphy.
it.
Apparently, it's pronounced
yeah.
Killian.
Killian.
Yeah,
Killian.
apparently.
Killian.
Yeah.
fucking bad with
He's
names,
47
man.
years old. Holy shit.
Well, you'd think it would be Cillian.
But that'd be silly.
Irish though. It all makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
It all
He's
adds up.
Irish.
You know, he on Peaky Blinders and in this show, he's like, this guy's been smoking fake cigarettes his whole fucking career, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's just done with it
Why are they fake? I don't,
because he doesn't want to be a smoker. I don't
right.
know.
Okay. Interesting.
Fair enough. What would be in a fake cigarette? That can't be good for you.
I think it'd be. Wouldn't
Just
it be
being
worse
that
than
guy,
a real cigarette?
being that guy, like, well, a cigarette can't be that bad. Like, what the fuck are you saying? And I'm a fucking vapor, so
I don't
worst.
know. Maybe it's something to do with like, you know how the fire department uses that fake smoke, it like smells like candy or something.
oh really? So you can
Did
breathe
you
it
ever,
in?
Were you ever a kid and they brought like that firehouse in?
Oh,
and
that was
like,
awesome,
I
man.
trained you how to escape?
I
Yeah.
did. The Ronald McDonald one, right? Is that the one you're
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I don't know if they were affiliated.
Yeah.
with
I didn't
Ronald
get that.
McDonald,
In
but-
Whitehorse, they were. They definitely. I do vividly remember crawling in the back and like doing that whole thing, but I don't
Yeah,
remember the
I
smoke.
remember them telling
They
the
weren't that
firefighters
funded.
telling us, "Don't worry, it's candy smoke."
Imagine if it was just a fucking live smoke grenade
I don't know what that meant.
filling your
Yeah,
lungs.
that's kind
what
of a
does
weird
that
thing to
mean?
say
Yeah.
to children.
Don't worry, it's just candy.
It's candy smoke.
Sounds oddly pedophilic.
And now
Look,
no,
yeah.
that does. There's some
They-
It's
weird
like
vibe.
another level
cou-
from the candy truck.
A couple of the kids crawl in the truck. A few of them like, oh, candy smoke. They stand up. It's just fucking a sedation. They
They
fall
smell
in.
it. They just walk towards it.
5 kids go in, 2 come out.
look
They
at-
drive off.
But look, it
that
worked. Look,
brutal.
this is pretty much candy smoke.
It's fucking
Yeah,
candy
they got
smoke.
you
Yeah, they
pretty
got
much,
me.
man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's brutal.
Dude, can we turn
Just-
my cans down just a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know which one I am.
Yeah,
I'll
turn
do
that.
this.
Mhm.
Check. Oh yeah. There we go. It was just a little hot.
Yeah, no, you're good. Turn them all down a
You
bit.
said you quit drinking or just for a bit, took a break or something?
Yeah. And like it's been kind of interesting going out, just not drinking
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to. You
Right.
don't have to do it. I don't know. I've just been thinking the health benefits of drinking. I still smoke weed and like snort a fuck ton of cocaine.
course.
So like, it's not like I'm stopped drugs entirely. It's just the alcohol specifically, right?
Yeah.
Alcohol's
I'm
the
kidding,
worst.
Mom. I don't do cocaine. Calm down. Right now, and so yeah, no, I just took a break. My brother turns 19 in a month, so I'm just holding out for that, and then we'll go on a little bender. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll feel
Then
good.
I'm gonna think about how do I feel after this week. Like, do I have a good relationship with alcohol? Do I have a bad
Yeah.
relationship with alcohol? Should I just stop? Should I just stop drinking after work? I don't know. I work in a bar right now, so that
Yeah.
doesn't
That's
help
gotta be tough.
Yeah, dude.
the environment.
Yeah.
But I've been good. It's been kind of fun. Not
How many would you
drinking after
say
work.
when you were drinking? How many drinks did you have a day?
right. Yeah, that's a fun question. Nobody's actually ever asked
means
me that
a-
question.
that means
and
a
now
lot.
and now I genuinely think I'm an alcoholic. Wow.
The fact that you didn't answer right away is worrying me.
Yeah, because I have to think about it. It was definitely doubles. So like after
Okay.
work, I'd have like a double rum and coke,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
and then like a shot,
a shaft,
a shaft for sure, at
Right.
least
Dr.
one, which
Pepper
is
drop
like
shot.
probably a Dr. Pepper drop shot or 2. This isn't normal though. That wasn't like every single night.
Right.
Usually I would limit it to like 2 drinks,
Right.
being 4, 2 doubles
Yeah.
and a shaft, so 5. But yeah, I was consistently drinking like 4 to 19 drinks a night
Right. Somewhere in between 4 and 9.
in that gray area.
Right.
Again, I don't even think that's realistic, but like
Yeah.
at least once a week I was drinking at least 19 drinks a night.
Okay. And that's
Minimum.
wow.
So you get
That's crazy, man.
So I get drunk.
you get drunk.
Yeah.
once
But
a week.
19 doesn't sound crazy over like 6 hours.
And then I hear him walking in the house
I
later,
think
and I
it
hear
does.
like this monster walking through the hall.
Oh, yeah,
just
I don't
oh,
really.
dear.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
But hey, I don't drive and I get home safe.
Thank
So,
God. Well,
you know
someone
what?
took your car away, so you can't drive anyways.
Well, it was my car to begin with, so to be fair. But yeah, no, not because of a DUI. Not because of a DUI. No
That's what
DUI.
it felt like.
Yeah, I know. That's what he was insinuating. Fuck off. It wasn't a DUI. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just sticking it out for. a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
I've been
So-
asking myself those questions a lot because leading up to this gig, honestly, just so stressed out, man. Like the most stressed I've ever felt, or just pressure or something. Not necessarily for the show, just the whole situation. But the show was a big part of it, and I found myself drinking more and more. Like instead of just like the 1 beer, I was having 2, and then like a couple times in the last 2 weeks, I had 3 beers.
Yeah.
And like
and
it was just like
Was it normally social?
No,
Were you
just
with people.
No, just at
No,
home.
he drinks
just,
them alone.
Just at
Yeah?
home,
Okay.
having a beer.
I mean, I'm there, but he's I don't drink every day really, at all. But yeah, I don't know. My relationship with alcohol it just doesn't make me feel that great, and especially the next day.
Yeah.
Like I have a pretty low tolerance for it, so it doesn't have that addicting quality for me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But sorry,
I could
you were
yeah,
in the middle of saying something.
Yeah.
Well, no, I could just see how it becomes addictive and part of your routine because
Yeah.
and then like on Friday I was just like, I don't even think I'm going to drink at the show. And then we did do a shot before we went on, and it was the right move because like we were quite tense. I mean, I was for sure.
Loosen up a bit.
And then
Alcohol can be a tool.
The tequila
like,
definitely loosened it. I kind of got fired up.
Absolutely.
And then I didn't really want to drink after. And then we had some people over after, and I had a beer, and I just wasn't even into that beer.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I was just like, I think I'm not going to drink today either. So I didn't drink yesterday. And I'm just like, maybe it was just the pressure of the show.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I might not drink for a bit either. I don't know.
It's a good idea. Like I think there's like right now I'm dropping how much I'm drinking. I had a bad experience just 2 weeks ago. I was shitting and puking at the same time.
Oh, I've been there, man.
Not good, man.
Yeah.
Two-seamer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had one toilet down the hall. Like I was back in Kelowna at my parents' place.
Yeah.
One toilet for shitting because I didn't want to puke in the shit toilet, obviously, right?
Well, no, that's
And-
cross contamination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guy
Yeah.
or some shit. I don't fucking know what's going on. But I think it like when it comes to stopping drinking alcohol, I think there's steps you should take, right? Like, I mean, Jeremy, you cold turkeyed it.
What?
Like, have you found it hard
With
to
drinking?
Yeah.
I didn't cold turkey it though.
But you slowed your way down.
No,
before you
because
got it.
I knew I was drinking too much before I went to Oregon.
So you stopped.
And then
it.
I went to Oregon for a wedding like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I was drinking before that, just, casually, consistently again in my mind. And yeah, I just fucking drank down there because I knew when I came home, I turned 25 2 days after I got home. And I'm like, after my birthday, I'm done.
Right.
And so like I made that my deadline. On the 4th, I didn't drink at all because I like had gotten home from the trip, so I was just like fucking beat. But then on the 5th, I got drunk and like day drunk. It was good. Went out and yeah, it was a good day. Fucking hell. Anyways, and yeah, I just felt like okay,
Interesting.
this is it.
Yeah, you just got to manage yourself.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get super drunk, but I really love the beer. I love the glass. I
wouldn't get sloshy or anything, but I would definitely
romanticize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That beer. And,
The beer though, and the flavor. And
I love it.
Yeah.
The different flavors.
Yeah.
It just pairs so well with like whatever you're eating, man. Nice IPA. It's awesome. But then I just was like, I was consciously like using it to cope with the pressures that's on us right now.
Sure.
And like, and I was even saying it out loud. I'm like, yeah, because I didn't want to be alone, like with my own self.
What are some other ways you're kind of going about coping with like all the pressure, like you taking up meditation and yoga? I've seen on your Instagram stories.
Meditating a lot.
Like
I've been praying recently, which is weird, and just trying to stay more consistent with working out and stuff like that helps.
Yeah,
and just getting literally as simple as like keeping my room clean and stuff like that helps, and like keeping the house.
Your bed in the morning.
Yeah, keeping the house organized. Yeah. But still, man, like sometimes like I get everything done to where like all my chores are done, and now I'm just like sitting there alone, and I'm like, now I start having anxiety of like,
well, you know what, we're gonna start a hauling business. Maybe you can help us on our venture.
Hauling?
I'm gonna buy a trailer. We're gonna haul people's shit for money. That's my plan.
We call it a bunch of haulers.
All right.
Just a little
I
side
can help
gig.
you get your mind off some things.
All right.
I might need some extra muscle.
We're trying to do a side gig every 6 months. So like try and start something different every 6 months.
Okay.
No, great. Oh, good
Which
for
is
you.
also another thing we're trying to do every 6 months as well. We're going to go somewhere. We want to just travel while we do not have children and we do not have wives and we are like capable of doing it. Just like, I think we're going to go to Mexico in November is the plan.
Awesome.
And then like,
Get drunk.
yeah, just
Pina
go
coladas
sit on the beach. Just go
Yeah.
sit on the beach and enjoy some time away from
For like a
life.
week or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
7 days, 10 days, whatever we
Nice,
can get
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Like we'll figure that out. And then like and fucking record a podcast on the beach.
oh
Like
that'd be awesome.
because we can just take this shit,
Yeah.
shit, like just back
Do it.
Sweet.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, like we're on the sunset on the beach. I can see it now. Anyways,
It's kind of romantic.
it's dude, it's gonna be so
I
fucking
think we're
hot.
gonna wear speedos on that.
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then I think after that we're thinking of going to like Greece or like Italy,
Sweet.
Egypt,
Nice.
like that area. I don't know. I know it's like still a little spread out.
Have
but
you
like
guys
it's in
done much
Mediterranean.
traveling and stuff?
Mediterranean.
I went to Vietnam.
Oh, what's that like?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, backpacked there for a month.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Right before COVID.
Oh, got in and got out.
Yeah, I got back like, what was it? Mid-February,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2020. So it's like it was already like a big deal over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like massive in like November in like China,
Yeah,
right,
Yeah.
in 2019.
I mean,
No, and in Italy, it was already huge there, right?
yeah, and people were laughing at
Yeah.
them. I remember working at Best Buy and people being like, "Yeah, that shit'll never happen over here." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"In 3 weeks, we're gonna be
Yeah.
locked down. You fucking idiot."
yeah.
Stop coughing on me. And he's like, "Meh."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I didn't
3
think-
weeks later,
yeah.
he was from Edmonton.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal while I was over
Me
there.
neither.
My family was all worried, right? Like, I was like, no. Remember swine flu? Like,
Yeah.
it's
We
gonna
were
just
worried.
blow over.
And then you banged an Italian girl while you were there,
Yeah,
which probably wasn't the smartest thing
No,
to
that's
do.
so fucking hot. The risk. Like,
The risk
like
and
the
reward
COVID
ratio.
risk.
I'm pretty sure I actually got it after that night. I'm honestly like I had such a bad night of like drinking and like not sleeping, and then like for like 4 or 5 days after that, I just felt like shit. And like I don't know what's wrong with me. Like it didn't feel like a cold. Like something was,
It sounds
something was
like
up.
it.
Yeah.
Well, that's all things considered. That's not bad.
sounds like the vid.
She could have given you a lot worse.
Carrying
Yeah.
the vid. I had a similar situation. I was in Disneyland, like around Christmas time, right? But like that's when we're starting to hear it. It was like over in China and stuff. Man, my last day in Disneyland, I felt so sick, and then I flew back to Calgary. It's where we were having Christmas, and like, I was just getting worse and worse by the
Sure.
day.
Yeah, it's part
If
of
Oh,
there's any
dude, it
place
was-
to catch it. It's fucking Disneyland. With all those kids not washing their hands and shit.
It was
Yeah.
in North America in like February. Like
Yeah.
we can't talk about this. We're gonna get taken down. So we don't get monetized, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Fuck you, YouTube. Yeah, no, it's like I don't know. It's crazy because
Yeah.
I was working in January in Best Buy. In January at Best Buy, this one dude got super fucking sick. He was gone for like a week, and he never takes time off. But he was bedridden. And then like the next week, another manager, whole week. Third week, all of the computers, like all of like my department, we were all fucking sick. I had no energy to get out of bed.
Wow.
And like it's a cold. And like I would call my doctor, like, yeah, you just got a cold, just take an Advil.
Right.
I was fine. I got through it.
Yeah.
That was in January.
Yeah.
Like, it was in fucking January. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think fuck.
Who
Anyways.
knows? Yeah, but I didn't.
Makes
even,
you wonder.
I
Makes
didn't
you
get
wonder.
asked like any questions at the airport or anything. They just let me write.
In February?
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
no.
weird because I got
Yeah.
back from Cuba in February and it was
Right.
and like
Right.
a Chinese man sneezed in my face at the airport, and they were asking questions. And
It's like the scene out of Monsters Inc.
I
The
walked
fucking
right through
contamination.
The mist, man.
Oh.
I felt the mist. I was like,
Fuck, that's disgusting.
yeah, it was bad.
Burn them.
But yeah, no, Vietnam. Yeah, I went to Vietnam and Nick went to Cuba around the same time.
Yeah.
And,
Cuba?
Yeah, it was fun.
Was Cuba like
Shitty.
habitable?
Habitable That
In
sounded
the
cool
sense
way
that
you
like,
said that,
did
man.
you feel safe? It's
No, not necessarily. I mean,
I've heard some horror stories from Cuba.
yeah. I mean, we were in Veradero, so it's like that's as high class as you can get
Okay.
there, which isn't very high class.
Sure.
I definitely felt safe when we went into town. It was a few sketchy moments, but it
It's
wasn't.
still a city.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too worried, but like it just
Portland, Oregon exists.
right there. You go. Yeah. No, safety wasn't a problem. It was just like
Okay.
it's just beaten down, man. It's just
Okay,
like
yeah.
it's just worn out. That
It'd be cool to
country,
see.
man.
It'd be cool to see. I don't know. I've obviously
I've
never
I,
been
don't
there.
know. I wouldn't
I've never been
recommend it.
No. Okay.
No.
Fair
And
enough.
you said the food was really bad, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's notorious. Fucking the food's no good, and
Really? What's like the main dish that?
McDonald's.
No, I
like
wish.
Russia.
I wish they had McDonald's,
You
dude.
don't eat Russian food. You just eat McDonald's.
They don't have it's just a bunch of bullshit, man.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
fair
just-
enough.
What made you want to go there?
I can't remember. I don't necessarily remember what it was. I
It's
think
like
I saw Veradero Beach and it just looked beautiful, and
Okay.
like I just wanted to see
Yeah.
that beach and
Oh, yeah.
swim in it. And,
Psychosis.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You just got to pick somewhere, right?
I didn't think it was that weird. I didn't think it was
No.
that weird for him to want to go there. I never really thought
People
about it.
go to Cuba. I mean,
Yeah.
people go to Cuba.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
heard
that
of it.
crazy. And
Yeah.
there's resorts you can go to, so
Yeah,
you never really know.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice, it was a resort, but it was, I don't know. I just wouldn't
But there's
recommend it.
there's probably better choices within that Caribbean area.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would say that. And you just have to know yourself. Like I'm kind of a diva. Like I need,
Sure. You need the
good-
pampering.
I need
Yeah.
pampering and good food and stuff like that. And like they don't offer that. So that's all.
If I can't jerk off in the hotel lobby and feel safe doing it, I don't want to stay in your hotel.
No, you could there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my test. Personally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my test. If I
Yeah.
can jerk off in the hotel lobby, we're good.
Yeah, totally there. Yeah, no one's gonna stop
Fuck, I'm
you.
staying in a different hotel, man.
Dude, you sleep in the beds. Imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to think
Yeah,
about
a
it.
lot worse goes on in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, not too much traveling. No, like
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, you guys are fucking grinding right now. You don't have time to travel. So
Yeah,
I
that's
understand
pretty-
that. And
that's-
you're gonna travel the world in fucking
Yeah,
a year and a half, so it doesn't
exactly.
really matter.
that's what I've always said, right? So
Yeah.
it's just been
Just keep
everything's.
grinding.
There's no extra money like to just dump like $2,000 to go somewhere. It's like
No.
that's got to go right into the band. You know.
But when you can
Yeah.
go to fucking Oklahoma and get 16 little gigs, whatever it is, and or whatever the fucking realistic number is,
Mhm.
and they're all making you like grands of money,
Yeah,
you're traveling and getting paid.
of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's the fucking goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
right?
also
you're on work, so you're not
yeah,
like
you got to bear in
enjoying
mind
it.
it's not like you barely see the city.
You're not.
right?
No,
you see the airport. you see the
I totally
hotel.
understand that side of
Yeah.
it.
But you would have to make an effort to kind of get up earlier and go walk into the town of like wherever you're playing in Amsterdam or something like that. Like
Right.
you'd have to make the effort.
If you're not hungover every morning,
I know,
and-
but that's the trade-off. Is like
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a
Yeah.
lot of sleep to rest my voice in between shows. So it's like
sure.
it probably
Sure.
won't be as glorious as glamorous as it's gonna seem. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna
I don't
look like
think-
we're traveling, but
I don't think it's different now. It's different. You guys are professional.
we're
you
trying
know?
to be.
Yeah, you got, it's a profession now. It's not just a coked out acid trip that you just jump onto. You know what I mean? Like it was different.
Yeah.
It was fucking different, right? You can't just
You
do
mean,
hair.
you mean back in the day?
You can't just
yeah.
do heroin and
Yeah.
like fucking make it work. Like
Yeah.
you got to be able to read a fucking email and get to the
Yeah,
point where you
no,
can
yeah.
then do the heroin and continue to make it work.
Yeah, and you need
Exactly.
your health. You got to stay
Exactly.
because like
Oh, that's just it,
even just
yeah.
that show, like
Dude,
I'm
that shit you
fucked-
did
I'm
on the
fucked up.
stage?
I'm
Jesus.
still fucked from it, man.
I
Like
bet.
yesterday I did nothing. I went to the pool for like a few hours, just like trying to just loosen up my muscles and feel better. And it just today I still feel like shit. And
All
so it's
that
like
rolling around on the ground, man.
Mhm.
That was badass. That was some
Yeah.
badass shit. And dude, you fucking like you strummed that fucker and you held it up like this
Yeah.
and you kept it going.
yeah.
It's dope.
I don't
That's
even
some
like, dude.
cool
I
shit.
don't even remember. Like, it's so weird to watch the footage. Like, I was watching all the stories last night, like super baked, and like, I was like, it was just tripped me out, man. It almost made me cry. I was just like, that's crazy that we do that. Like,
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
he
You
was
fucking
like-
put on a show.
He was like, I can't believe this guy did that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He was like seeing
Yeah.
it from a different
because it's
perspective.
another person. It's not like I'm the observer. That's like the player of the. And
Interesting.
I love
he,
it.
Yeah.
He does shit like that, and I'm like, that's good. Fuck, do it, man, because I can't. Like, it literally feels like that. It's strange, man.
You did say after the show, you were like, I don't even know where I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where I was. Like,
Dude, I was
weren't there.
Fucked, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy. It's so cool.
Yeah,
It's so
we-
cool.
we
That
kinda-
adrenaline is a different kind of drug.
Different kind of drug.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. My
For
dopamine
sure.
is still fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't sleep last night. Still, it really fucks with you, man. And
Your heart's at 198 beats
Yeah.
a minute.
but actually, I was talking to his dad after the show, and like, he made a good point. Like, he was just saying like what he felt like with the audience is like there was no past and there was no future. Everyone was just in the present.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's exactly how I felt up there. Like,
Yeah.
that whole set, I don't remember thinking about anything. Like, I don't remember thinking about tomorrow or the day before. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like completely in the moment. Like,
Full
which
consciousness.
is which is hard to get there. And but we achieved it
True,
somehow. At
but
least-
it's not necessarily good. It's not always good emotion. It's
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we were like I personally was kind of like stressing out up there the whole time.
Well, how come? Why is
Just
that?
the sound was on our end. Like I think we've since realized it sounded a lot better for the audience, but
Yeah.
it's just always so hard to hear ourselves. Like I don't know what happens. Like we sound check, it sounds good,
Mm.
and then we start playing. It's like, where the fuck is my bass? I can't hear it.
Okay.
And then you're just like, yeah, you're just like we were having fun, but it was like there
were some. We were fighting a bit, man.
Yeah, it felt like a battle. That's what I kept saying to Nick afterwards.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy because I could see it. I thought you guys were just fucking jamming, but that's the thing. That's the thing. You guys are so fucking good at it. You can discern, like you know what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna let it show if we are.
No,
fighting.
fuck no. But but you guys, like I don't know, sounded fucking.
No, that's good.
And from what I heard, I wasn't there for the first show. But from what I heard from everyone in the crowd is that from the first show to this show, the sound was immaculate compared. So, and you guys obviously have heard all this shit from everybody else, right?
Yeah, that has a lot to do with the different venue, I think. Because Lucky Bar...
A little bit more air to breathe in the Capitol Ballroom.
Yeah, it's just kind of like Lucky Bar is like it's brick, first of all.
Yeah.
So the
sound chamber.
It's narrow and long, so it's just...
when we're too loud, like we're too loud for that venue, basically, for Lucky.
Fuck the venue. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's a struggle. We need the right.
We need to be playing arenas, is what we're saying.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree.
Question for you guys: you wear earplugs, right?
No,
you don't.
No,
you don't.
No, dude. It's hard to.
You guys are pros.
Like we're idiots. That's what it is, dude.
Yeah, you guys are insane. Dude. Like I feel like I needed earplugs when I go to concert. Not just your show.
Did you have earplugs in? You should have.
I put earplugs in for a bit. Yeah, I just have my headphones and I turned on the sound canceling. I could hear everything fucking great.
Okay.
Like the drums came through perfect because you feel the vibration of everything through your fucking eardrum, which is great. But I was just like. My watch is like, hey, and I have like hearing loss in my left ear right now already. It's like, hey, your ears are bleeding right now. You should probably stop being where you are. And I'm like, okay, fine. But like, it didn't. The thing is, I just feel corny being the dude wearing a fucking earplugs.
No, I think.
But like, fuck you, my ears.
No, dude, protect your ears, man. You should wear earplugs. Yeah.
Right?
Because it's fucking loud, and so should we. But we're just young and idiots, and you just can't feel it when you have the earplugs. It's like having sex with 3 condoms on. It's like you can't.
No, I get that, but could you guys not like feed it through like a clean audio for your guys' selves and then block out the crowd and then like
in-ear monitors is what you're talking about.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and all the pros use those. Like
Shale was using them, if you noticed. They didn't have any monitors volume coming out on stage. It's all feeding through and it's nice and clean and mixed.
Yeah.
And
we were talking about it after. We talked about it a lot. We're like,
it doesn't
we
work.
just don't know if we're that kind of band.
Yeah,
we're definitely not. Maybe later we will be when we calm down a bit, but like just old school rock and roll is just fucking.
It's just the amps. All they're energy based.
Yeah. No, and I understand that, and that's kind of what you're going for, right?
And that's the thing. It's like we wish we could be a little quieter, but we can't. Like the way the song would be different if we played it quieter.
Right.
Like
yeah.
It's the energy, the loud energy that makes it what it is.
No, I understand that.
It would just be too tame or like too held back or something.
Yeah, it'd be a different show.
I'm just curious if it's common for crowd goers to do that. I don't know.
To wear earplugs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Quite common. Yeah.
At rock shows, 100%. Yeah.
My dad, I didn't tell you this. My dad said he was wearing them, and I was like, I asked him after. I was like, "Were you wearing earplugs?" He's like, "Yeah, but they just got." I don't know. They just got blown out of my ears at one point. It was like somehow he lost them or something. He thought like the music like blew.
Wow. That's hilarious. That's dope. That's dope.
Like, I'm not quite sure if that's how that works. But
that's crazy.
He's trying to get a soundbite for you.
Yeah. It's part of the experience, man. It's loud. We play loud rock and roll, and it's just like it's pure instinct and passion. Like we're not like clean. We're not. No, but
it's true to the art, or it's true to the genre, I should say, right? And that's really big because I mean, there's micro genres nowadays of all this stuff, and you want to fall into that specific rock and roll, and I understand that.
I'm not saying that's not where we're going. It's just that's just what's happening.
That's what it is. That's what
we're not going for.
That's the music you fucking play.
Yeah, that's just how it comes out.
Yeah, I understand that. No,
but we would like in-ear monitors and just a nice clean sound. But it's just like, I think the fight is part of the show. Like you guys, you weren't entirely sure that we were like fighting up there. Yeah. Not the whole time. I just mean there's moments where like my mic stand's fucking with me, the volumes, and I'm just like, and you could get mad, but instead of like channeling it there, just fucking channel it through the guitar, and like that's what what you're describing, some of those when I'm holding it, and I'm just like fucking.
Fuck, that was badass,
I'm
man.
just fucking
Fuck, that was sick.
firing it through.
Fuck,
the
how are you, like, how are
channeling
you ripping that thing? Fuck,
Yeah.
it was crazy. I fucking love that. I don't know.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
He did love it. He really did. Yeah.
yeah. It was great, man. The crowd was so awesome. Like we're just so fortunate, man. Like everyone's so, they're just right there with us. Like
Yeah.
we have such good support.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
It's
You
amazing.
guys fucking play good music. It's
You guys,
nice. It's real.
You
Thanks.
played I can't remember the name of the song, but I've heard it before. It was an older song. It was kind of near the end of the show.
Was it a cover?
Yeah,
Oh, Cochise by Audioslave.
I think that was
That
it.
when we
Yeah.
came back for the encore, that's what we opened
Is that
up
the one you
the
played?
encore with. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was loving it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that older stuff like that.
Yeah. That was fun,
Big
man.
fan of that stuff.
I like your.
Yeah.
I fucking like
On
that
Bless,
song.
yeah.
That song's fucking fun.
Did you guys do that in the intro? The O.
The crowd was.
Yeah, the crowd did.
We were doing it.
Was it you
Oh,
guys?
yeah.
Somebody
I didn't
started
notice
it. I
that.
remember. Like,
Yeah,
in
I
the-
was screaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear someone yelling at you guys to take your shirt off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought a fucking tyrant to the concert, unfortunately. Jesus Christ.
I heard
It
him.
was funny. Like he yelled. I saw Aaron's face. I just saw you like chuckle up a little bit. At least I think that's what you heard.
Because you
Yeah.
were taking a button
I heard
off
it.
a shirt, a song. You were like one button a song, and I was like, I see what this fucking guy's doing. He's fucking with them. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, we were gonna come back with shirts off for the encore, but
Well, you
we
kinda
kind of
did.
just forgot. Well, Nick, yeah, you opened it up.
Yeah, I opened it up.
You opened up.
Can we ask this question? I was really excited to ask this. Did you have to take a shit after the concert? Quickly?
After?
Yeah,
No.
before the encore? Or?
No.
Oh,
why?
okay. I thought you were like, but then I was like, okay, maybe it's dramatic effect. But I
What?
was like, oh, Nick's got to go shit quickly. He's coming out in a second because they were on the stage like riffing for a second.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, oh, Nick's got to
Actually, I was taking a leak.
yeah.
But I wasn't going to, and I was just like, I have to pee, and I'm like,
No, it was-
they are doing the intro. I'm like, I got time.
It was fucking hilarious.
It was cool, man.
Yeah,
I was just
fucking.
pissing, and you guys were firing. on the
Yeah,
intro.
it was
Like,
dope. And then you came out
Yeah.
and just fucking lit it up. I don't know. It was dope. It was so much fun.
Yeah, the reason we picked that song for the encore is because we watched Talladega Nights that
Mhm.
one night,
Yeah.
and then that song plays like in the first race or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
really? Okay, yeah.
yeah, and we were watching. I was like, what is this song? And your dad was like, your dad was there, and,
Mhm.
and he was like, oh, that's and then you got, obviously you guys know it,
Yeah.
Audio Slave,
Yeah.
and I've heard it before, but I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, I just got so into that album. Their what's that? Is
That's
it-
their debut.
their
Audioslave.
debut, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And I was just like obsessed with that song. It was like, next thing you know, we're covering it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like,
That's
fuck,
so
this
sick.
is
That's
it. And
amazing,
then,
man.
like,
Yeah,
we're doing
that's
this for the
amazing.
encore.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just like set. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's badass.
Whether people knew it or not, we were just like, we're gonna fucking blast it.
no, as you should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if like there's people that maybe don't know it, but now they do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still just a great live song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely.
No, it was fun, man.
I got a question for you boys.
What do
I
you
know
got?
the last time we talked, we're talking about the Glorious Sons.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see they're coming to town in November.
Yeah.
Did you buy tickets?
No,
Okay.
I didn't. But where are they? They're playing Save on Foods, right?
That's right. Yeah.
That's crazy,
Oh,
man.
wow.
yeah, if
really?
you do, let me know. I'm going with my one buddy, and we got floor tickets for that.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, man. Like, of course I'd love to. I just like, we don't know.
It's pretty far out, I guess.
We just don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on in our future. We have nothing booked and planned because everything's so up in the air right now.
Yeah.
So as far as like buying concert tickets and doing it, I just like, I can't really
You can't commit.
can't
Makes
commit
sense.
to anything. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because who knows? It's such a weird industry. Like, just one email or one phone call, something could change. We could be doing,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea where we're going to be in 2 months. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
That's so much
who,
fun.
Who knows?
That's
man?
so much fun.
That doesn't
It's
feel
back into
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's not really.
It feels
Yeah.
shitty, man.
No, I feel. Yeah,
That's
I
why
can
have
imagine.
3 beers
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's exactly.
It's a stress. It's an absolute stress, but
Mhm.
like, it's cool. You guys are fucking doing it. I don't know. It's very cool.
Yeah. We're
And you guys,
going for it.
do you guys have any like new stuff coming, or is there anything you can tell us about that, or is it kind of we're just waiting right now still?
I can tell you a situation, but the situation isn't set in stone. So
Okay.
just bear in mind, like, who knows? Maybe everything could fall through in a minute.
I just don't want to breach any NDAs here.
no.
No, there's yeah,
Yeah,
There's
nothing.
nothing's been signed.
Nothing's
or
being
anything.
signed.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just a whole lot of talk going
Okay.
on. But it's good talk.
Okay.
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, so like the first thing that happened was Brian's, Brian, our producer,
Yes.
we talked about last time.
Yep.
So he's been trying to pitch this to labels and show it to people in,
Yeah.
in the industry, hoping to, help us get to the next step.
That one's mine, right? Sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
So he did send it to a booking agent.
Yeah.
Who seems to really dig us, man. Like,
Okay.
And it's a big booking agency in the States there. So he's trying to get us a show to open for like a bigger band so he can fly up and watch us just to make sure like everything checks out and we're good. And then hopefully we can come up, sign with his agency.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then boom, man, like he could put us on tour opening for bigger bands and stuff like that. And so that would be
getting some bigger exposure.
Yeah, so that would be,
Absolutely.
I mean, that'd be huge. Like,
Yeah,
that we'd be doing
absolutely.
it full time. Like that would be amazing. So, but again, like he's all these shows, he's saying, okay, I put you in for this show. I put you in for that one. And they're like big names that we hopefully could be opening for, but it's just a matter of waiting for that next email.
Yeah.
Like nothing has said, okay, you got this one yet. It's just more like pushing for it, stand by. And so that's literally, that makes me anxious. And that's where we're at with that. That could be a huge opportunity.
A bit of a waiting game though. You can't really rush that procedure.
But if we got any one of those
it's-
shows he's trying to get us, it would be like, it would take us to a whole another
I
level
understand.
right there.
Okay.
Like opening for these bigger bands at like bigger venues in Vancouver and stuff. So I'm hesitant to say any names just because it could all fall through. So that could be super exciting. And then like a week later, I got a text. I got like missed calls from Brian and a bunch of texts like saying, call me. And I was like, okay, this seems like something.
Yeah.
So I called him and then he said he just spoke to this like the president of a management company in the States there. And he said his name and I didn't recognize it. And he's just like, I think he's going to call you. Hang on. So then boom. Yeah. He calls me up and he's just like, it was pretty epic, honestly, man. Yeah. He's like,
good phone call.
Yeah. He's like, it was just his opener was pretty epic. He's like, hey, Nick. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, just got one question for you. I'm like, what's that? He's like, how would you like to be the biggest rock star in the world? I'm like, I love it.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, if you can make it happen.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, no, it's not an if. He's like, I've made it happen before and I could do it again. And he's just like,
wow.
He heard our songs,
hell.
man. He flipped out, man. He called me right away and like, apparently like he's never done that. Like,
Wow.
like we're just an independent band. Like,
Yeah.
he deals with big names. So like,
But he loves it.
and like he thinks it's a sign from the universe, and he's like, he
man.
smells something good here. So
That's amazing.
yeah, so we've been progressing on that, and had a Zoom call with him and the rest of his team.
Yeah.
And that went really well. They were all actually super sweet. There wasn't any sort of like, snaky energy there. Like they're very old school. Like
Okay.
they're just like, they
yeah.
believe in the music. It's not about
go.
how many followers do you guys have.
Yeah,
like,
it's
are you
not
viral?
TikTok numbers.
Exactly. They
or-
haven't asked.
They didn't even bring that up.
They didn't even bring up TikTok numbers, which every other label has, and they didn't bring up that we're in
They
Canada because
genuinely just care about the fucking
they
music.
just like they believe in the music.
Dude,
And,
that's fucking massive.
That's
dude, it
incredible.
was pretty epic. So it was a great great Zoom meeting, and so they're gonna fly me to New York to meet in person.
Yeah.
Next month, maybe at the beginning of August. We don't know. It's not booked, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Trying to
So-
work out dates right now.
Yeah.
Basically for
Incredible.
that.
Yeah.
For the flight.
Yeah, so it's just those two huge things are just kind of like sitting there. So like that just makes me very anxious. And then with the show coming up, so I think that's where
Yeah.
like the whole drinking thing was coming in.
Yeah.
Um,
You're thinking about it.
yeah. I don't want to think about it anymore. Man.
Yeah,
Like I just want to know. Okay, on this date you're going to New York.
Yeah,
Great.
fuck.
I can process that. But
Yeah.
just we'll get you out here for a few days and blah blah blah, and like it's gonna like life's gonna change and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I can't handle it, man. Like
That's a lot.
Is it gonna happen or not?
Yeah. It is going to happen.
Yeah.
It is going to happen. Regardless if it's this guy, you guys have some fucking talent and like people like your shit. So
Right.
it's massive to be hearing that stuff though. Man, that's huge.
It's incredible.
That's really
'Cause I remember even on the last podcast we had you on, we were talking about how like, again, everyone's looking at just numbers on social media
Yeah.
and stuff. It's really nice to hear that that's actually they're there just for the music.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
what
man.
you guys do, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's kind of like just the not knowing. Like you never know what could happen because like a month ago before these phone calls, we're just like, looks like we're not getting a record deal because we don't have enough fucking followers. Like we were about to like, I was seriously considering releasing these songs independently because like we got fucking nothing. And then boom, like just the right person heard it, and now all this shit is happening. Like
It's unfortunate they all follow that algorithm of like, well, how many people already watch
Yeah.
your shit?
Yeah. But you know what, dude? I kind of fucking like it because all we needed was one old school motherfucker like the president of this company who's just like, he's been around the block and he knows when he hears it. And I think it's just going to make us stand out even more because all that happens when they do sign those TikTok bands that went viral, they can't follow it up because they didn't put in the 10,000 hours, man. Like we've been grinding hard, man. Like we're songwriters. So it's like if they give us a shot and something works, we're going to follow it up and we're going to follow it up for a long time. So it's like, I'm stoked that these TikTok people just fizzle out like one hit wonders in the 80s. Like they won't be remembered as great works of art.
Yeah, usually
like, we're going to have longevity.
They're doing it for the capitalistic side of things. They're not doing it for the music side of things.
Usually the stuff that goes viral or like the algorithms on Instagram and TikTok, you know, it's like they find a formula and the more they stick to that formula, the better it does. Like the more variation from that is it doesn't work.
Less
it's
engagement.
like they just find one lane and they have to stick to it.
Yeah,
and it's like so basically encourages you to have a narrow range of
and now
talent.
you're imprisoned by your own virality of that video. Like so now you have to just stick to that one formula and it's like that would suck, man. Like we don't like. At one point, we were like, fuck, we're going to have to make a viral. Something's got to go viral here or we're not going to get a record deal. Yeah. But now looking back, I'm just like, I've been noticing, these viral bands that are blowing up, like they have to keep doing the same thing over and over again, like some sort of like circus act or like some sort of like just drip, like slow drip of the same thing that worked when it's just like, I don't know how, now you can't break from that. You break from that, people go, I don't know, fuck it. That's not why I follow you. I follow you for this one thing. And so...
It's so specific.
As shitty as it all felt, like I think it's gonna work out for the better. I think we just got more longevity.
Totally,
like,
you're keeping true to yourself. I really appreciate that. Like you guys, like that's fucking awesome. I know, like you guys been doing this for years. Yeah, and it's like been the dream, right?
For sure. Yeah. So I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I pray that the next time we do a pod here, like we have management and an agent and a book, and they're all based in New York. Like,
like some chick named Sarah's like, we'll get 2 Americanos and I'm bringing my dog, so please leave the cat in the other room.
Wait, who's this?
Your assistant.
Oh, okay.
Because you're both gonna have assistants,
right.
and it's exciting, man.
It is exciting. I haven't felt excitement yet. But
the grind is ahead. The grind is only ahead, you know? Because once you get to the next stage, it's just like, then you just go fucking killer mode. And you're just going to be on it, right? Yeah. It's funny how you guys are so like pumped to get to this state and it's just going to be hell going through it, but it'll be good hell, you know? Like, I don't know. It's so exciting. I don't know, to be doing that shit.
Yeah. It will be good, man. I'm really, it feels right. And I just know once they give us the shot, like we're gonna shine.
Yeah.
So
totally.
Yeah. It's we just need that opportunity, and we're gonna fucking.
Yeah. We're gonna take that opportunity and grab by the fucking balls.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like
fucking right.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So something. On that, Aaron, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Jews control the weather.
I've been getting into the pyramid stuff a little bit.
Fuck yeah. I'm a pyramid cocksucker. I love the pyramids. Beautiful. What do you know?
I mean, I don't know too much, but listen to Graham Hancock a little bit.
Yeah, he's good. Good. Did you watch the Ancient or Lost Civilizations or Ancient
Apocalypse?
That one. Yeah. The newest one that came out.
I just find it fascinating. I don't know. Just like how was it built?
I was thinking about the pyramids. You know what I thought recently? I was like, dollies. They use giant dollies. It's all leverage. That's how they did it.
It's not easy. What are we fucking confused about? In grade 8, they said it was probably slavery and probably wheels. They had wheels. They had slaves.
Just a giant dolly.
Get it done.
Get her up there. Balance it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Fuck
to me,
your perfect math and
It is fascinating, and it encaptures the imagination. Like you can't, if you start thinking about it, it's just you just wonder. Like it works every time. Well, the second you start thinking about the pyramids, it's so fun.
Like, fuck is
it would be like
dude,
if there was a time machine,
hole.
it would be it would be worth seeing. It's funny, and it doesn't do anything. It's just fucking sitting there. But
I think it'd be really like to see them in person would be crazy.
That's why we want to go see them.
The full impact of it would like, whoa, like
see it from a different perspective.
Yeah, because I don't know, you kind of get accustomed to just seeing pictures and
Or going
seeing
to,
them on video, and you're like, yeah, whatever, fuck.
yeah.
But like
yeah.
if you actually saw how, like, in person, okay, there's how big one of the stones is,
Yeah.
and they're stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
How fucking high?
Yeah.
Like, perfect.
Can you tour them? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go.
Apparently, you can't climb them anymore.
No,
it
you
used to just be a free for all.
Yeah.
That's what Graham Hancock was saying. But
Yeah.
like
can
in
just go do
in
it.
the 80s or something.
But now,
like, you could just climb them.
Now it's all fucking.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of money. Brings a
Yeah.
lot of money, and it's sad too because if you like look at all the photos of the pyramids where there's like nothing in the background, if you just turn around, there's a fucking city there. There's like
Right.
Pizza Huts and like
Yeah.
gas stations, and it's
Yeah.
just like that's so gross, but
Yeah.
it's what it is.
But
You know?
you might want to slice that.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to go get a
There's
picture
this
filled
after
crust.
seeing the erosion of the Sphinx.
kind of obscure travel show, British travel show. Do you know? Well, you guys know Ricky Gervais, right?
Yeah.
And then Carl Pilkington, he got him to do a travel show. It's like
Okay.
this guy he worked with in radio.
Sure.
And he goes
Just
and
like
sees
goofy guy.
Yeah, he goes and sees the pyramids and like, but he shows like the other side of it. It's called An Idiot Abroad, and then he, yeah. So it's like
It's
kind of a comedy thing, but
Yeah.
he just shows like there's the pyramids, but then there's like a tornado of like garbage and plastic bags. Like you don't see that in the brochure.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
there it goes.
There's something about like I like modern design in like architecture. There's something like I always seek out when I go to like different cities.
Yeah.
Like in Victoria, there's so many cool little I don't know, arcades. What do you want to call them? Like little places where you can just go and they're built for like humans to walk through. You know,
Yeah,
like
right.
it's just there's something about that like civil engineering I just fucking love.
Yeah, like
Just-
they set it up just so people could come and chill or walk through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and like I don't know, it's nice. I like that. I don't know there's probably a proper word for it, but I don't know. Anyways, regardless, it's like something with like a water feature.
of
A
course,
nice
man.
little water feature.
Yeah,
and
Everyone
like
yeah.
loves water.
some bushes on the side, and then it's like there's this nice glass building here, and like it's all cement.
Yeah.
And grass. Like I don't know. There's something about it that I like, and I feel like the pyramids just encapsulate that in like such a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because they weren't brick, they were fucking like flat
Mhm.
with white limestone, and they glowed in the sun. Like I can
Yeah.
just like picturing that is just like, what the fuck did that look like
Yeah,
here? Like
yeah.
that probably looked so in a gold tip on the top, like fully gold tip.
Yeah.
It's like, what that would
It's
look so
amazing.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
And apparently gives you free energy. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's like that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. It's like,
Yeah.
what is this? So, but yeah, we just put fucking mummies in there apparently.
Who knows?
That's what I was taught in school
I wonder what's in that thing.
We're way off.
with the mummies.
Just we're probably just way out.
Fucking aliens.
We're probably
man.
just
That's
way
what I
off.
think it is.
Yeah, I mean, who
There's
knows?
no way we're somewhat right.
Yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
World's flat. They actually don't exist. We know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's actually the center of the flat Earth.
Yeah.
You fucking idiots! How have you not figured that out? I'd love it if the flat earthers were right. It'd be so good. It's just unfortunately none of their points make any fucking sense at all.
Yeah.
Aaron's like, whoa,
yeah. We got
actually,
a flat Earth. Careful, boys.
I'm gonna fight you. He like pulls his tattoo of like the flat Earth right on his heart. Yeah. Anyways, I love that shit. I'd love to see it. I'd also love to go to Machu Picchu. That I think
Yeah.
is one place where it
Yeah.
just like it doesn't feel real. It's on the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
It's like, what if these mountains weren't gone? Like, what if these valleys didn't form? What other shit is like buried underneath? Like,
Right.
I don't even know if they've checked that. That's the other thing. It's sad.
Probably not, man.
I've been
Yeah,
to
it's
the,
really sad
I've
that we
been to
don't
the,
explore enough of our Earth.
The Mexican pyramid, Chichen Itza.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is
Yeah.
very dark. The big
Yeah.
mass suicide of like 10,000 people or
Yeah.
something. Very rich land there. Very
Yeah.
good farmland.
I mean, obviously it's super touristy, and it was like that kind of ruined it. Like there's
Yeah.
people all around, and I
Definitely
also
damaging
I
it
got
over
like
time.
heat stroke when I was
Oh,
there.
fuck.
So
But you did go though.
yeah, I did
Oh,
go. Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
It's black, right? Like it's like black stone.
It's like
sort of?
it's sort of gray.
Is it gray?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but you got the steps, and then like you stand in a certain place like far away, and you clap, and it makes like a chirp noise up in the
Right.
Whoa.
right
in the top of the pyramid. Yeah, it's
Because
pretty
that's how it was a loudspeaker to talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
And maybe a means of energy storage. Who knows?
Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
weird that there's like there's that that exists there, and then the pyramids in Egypt. It's
Yeah.
like something's
Bunch of-
something's
yeah.
up.
And they had-
civilization.
They're not
they-
related at all.
and they had never like been in contact with each other. They didn't even know that the other civilization existed.
Well,
It's like, what?
It could be. It might be just natural to build something in a pyramid
Yeah.
shape. Just there you go.
We
It goes
like 'em.
this.
That was architecture back in
We
the day.
like
one
'em.
goes this way, other goes that way.
yeah.
Here you go.
It's super simple. You just put blocks on top of each other.
Yeah,
It's very
We're
easy.
giving them too much credit.
It's-
Guys.
It's what we
Bunch
do
of
at-
fucking
what we
dum
did
dums
as
with
kids.
rocks there, stacking shit. Oh, maybe I'll put this one here, and we're like, it aligns with the stars. Maybe we weren't.
No, it doesn't. It was a fucking lucky guess. They didn't plan that. It was a lucky. It just so happened to be there.
What'd you guys think
I
of
like
little?
that idea. I like that idea though that we just give them way too much fucking credit. Sorry.
You're good. What'd you guys think of the submarine that
Oh yeah.
disappeared by the Titanic?
I didn't really get into that one.
Yeah,
Not worth your time.
I didn't either. Actually, one time I did explore it, but I guess I was misled because, like, from what I'm told, they thought everything was going okay, and then just all of a sudden they died.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it there was a moment where it's like, oh shit, we're not getting out of this.
I feel like if I have a feeling that if they got nicked at all, because they were using like fucking Canadian Tire level shit. I'm not even lying. Like, there was some like very low tier materials on this
Right.
fucking thing,
Right.
and it had gone down to pressure like 4 or 5 times already. So it's done successful missions.
Yeah.
But pressure, like that much pounds of pressure, does so much damage.
Yeah.
So
Just
if it
the
was
structural integrity of the thing. So I feel like if they touched the rock, it just went.
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
if it was a surprise, I don't know. I don't think too much of that because then, but if like they saw their death coming, that's what I hope happened because not in a cruel way, but
Yeah, they
I
knew?
hope it was just like they knew they weren't getting out, and maybe it was beautiful in some weird way. Like maybe they all like bonded and they were able to like confront all the shit in their life, and that's how I envisioned it. If it was like,
Yeah.
but
Hope
if
so.
if it
I
was
hope so.
well, no, it probably wasn't, but maybe one person's freaking out and doesn't want. Maybe someone else is accepting their death, and like it's just like, yeah,
Someone's shitting.
this is
the
it.
shitter was right in the back.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a
someone,
curtain.
yeah, exactly. But it could have been something. I hope it was something like that.
From what I heard is that on Monday they're like, we haven't heard from them. On Tuesday we don't know where they are. For Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Thursday I think they reported them like dead.
Right.
And then Friday it was confirmed. And then on Saturday it came out that the Coast Guard had heard that they died on Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
No.
They heard They heard a massive explosion in that area, like a sound wave, because they have radar.
Right.
And they heard an explosion in that area on Sunday night,
Oh.
and they stopped having any. And there was no communication after that
Fuck.
with them.
Would you guys go on that thing?
So I'm pretty sure it was
submarine.
not that one.
I mean,
I would not. No, I'm not.
I'd reconsider it after
things
that.
things controlled by a fucking Game Boy
Yeah, I
controller.
saw it.
The CEO, who personally, thank goodness, was on it, because I think I'm glad that he died by his own mistake. Because and you can, I'm not saying that flippantly. If you go look at who this fucking guy is, what was his what was his fucking dumb? Don't even look it up. It's not worth looking it up. The guy who killed those innocent people, rich innocent people. So I mean, but they were just fucking. Anyways, he spat in the face of engineers who said this is totally not safe to go down to that pressure.
I mean,
He's
that's
like,
crazy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then when he sold the tickets, they signed a thing saying this could result in death. So he's not liable, but he's also
Right.
dead. So fuck
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But like the families can't sue. No, they're just dead.
And that's ego.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's
It's
the
like,
sad
no,
thing.
it's good.
Yeah, it's sad. Like, and that's the thing that just frustrates me is just like,
$250,000
why would
for
you
that
get?
ticket.
Why would you get in
Wow.
that? No, like there was a lot of research saying that the thing was unstable. Anyways,
Just submarines are crazy in general, man.
Dude, I'm so
definitely-
scared
I
of
would never
submarines.
get in one.
I'm so scared of them.
I don't want to go to space either.
Oh
No?
I was just about to ask you, Nick. Okay,
Yeah.
like Moon or Titanic?
Yeah, I'm good here, man.
I'd go to space.
I'd go to the moon before I'd go to
the moon
Titanic,
before I'd
which
go to-
sounds insane. Which sounds insane, but I feel like it's safer to go to the moon than it is to go down to the Titanic.
I don't know if I want to get out. I just want to see Earth.
Yeah, like you don't wanna-
I want to like rotate the. I would like do a
Dude,
space
imagine
station trip or something. That'd
walking
be
on the
cool.
moon. though.
There's video of it.
I'd love to walk on the moon. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but you got the whole space suit on.
you could
Yeah.
spin the Pokestop and like.
What
take
if you
the
like you
gym.
got taken out? Like you could float off into space. That's scary.
No, you couldn't.
Well, I hope you have like a
There's
rope on you.
enough. have
rope.
you not? Have you
A long
have you?
rope
Have
down
you
here.
holding me
You
as
there,
I go
bud?
out.
I got you. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that I don't want to say it's not like that submarine story. I just didn't get why it was it took the world by storm.
Well, because
Like,
Biden was getting impeached on
Exactly,
Tuesday,
that's
and on
what
Wednesday
that's
there
kinda
was
what I'm getting at.
there was a bill that was passed that something, I don't know,
It
like
feels
that,
like there's a lot bigger
there
issues.
was a lot of shit that happened
than
throughout.
like however many. What was it? 4 or 5? I don't even know.
It was
much
4
about it.
days of like just submarine, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And it's like, well, there's
And they knew they were
there's
dead on
also-
Sunday.
There's also still the war in Ukraine going
Yeah.
on, and we
Yeah.
don't hear about that
I
anymore.
know.
So like,
well, no, because it's making the Americans too much money.
yeah. So
Yeah, it
That's
did,
kinda what I
seem
think.
weird. Yeah, I didn't really give it much.
things
we
like
we
that.
never even talked about it. We were just like, yeah, I'm gonna let this one go by.
No, it's
Like,
probably smart.
yeah.
We had a full episode about it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had fun little sounds. Hey,
Well,
hit
we-
a sound for us, Jared. Let's show the
Oh, I don't
boys,
even know what we got going on here.
Oh, we got a soundboard.
Perfect.
Where's
Oh,
this
yeah.
been?
Yeah, seriously.
You
Well,
should-
because we have such a
you
we
should
have
have did the applause when I told you about like the phone call or something. Edit in.
yeah, I don't know what these are, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Yeah. Yeah. We do it like every podcast where we like get a couple sounds for it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't remember them all.
That's
This
all right.
one's, this one's good. Oh, yeah, that
Which
one's
one?
good. The one you just clicked.
It's hanging around.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
cool.
Beetlejuice.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
hanging around.
Yeah, we could have used one of these, man. We would have had fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys? Yeah, I mean, I need to just like use it more. That's the only thing,
Yeah.
right? But
You'll
it's fun.
You'll get it, man. It's
Yeah,
cool.
we can Bluetooth in. You guys
Do you
want to
get-
call someone?
Do you guys ever think of like getting an outside producer and like
Oh,
having
dude, it's a means to an end.
That's
you
a
know,
means.
Right.
we just want to be creative and just do this part.
right?
But I
Eventually.
still gotta fucking grind the TikTok. I still have to
Yeah.
like. I fucking hate TikTok so much. We suck at TikTok. We're better at Instagram.
Yeah,
But,
Right.
YouTube Shorts and all that.
TikTok is just too
arch
ADHD
nemesis.
for me.
yeah, it's hard, man.
You have to like have every like half a frame, it has to cut. It's got to be. It's fucking insane. I don't know.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's got to keep it going.
But
keep it engaged.
I don't know. And I've been watching a lot of like the science behind it on this, and it's like there is a little bit of psychology that you have to put into your videos, and I haven't really been thinking about that side of things enough. So I got to just start like stealing other people's brands in the sense of like Red Bull and Starbucks. And like if you use that stuff in the background, and using the green screen effect apparently is like the only way to get ahead on TikTok.
More engagement.
Yeah, like you could be in Capitol Ballroom and you could be showing your setup and talking about it, and your video would do fucking way worse than just going on the website, screen recording
Yeah.
the Capitol Ballroom
And
and
talking
talking,
about it.
over that.
Yeah.
That's how fucking stupid we are now.
You
Yeah.
know?
Like that we're not able to discern a 3D space. Like
Yeah.
it's so strange.
It
It's
is
so
weird.
fucking strange. And soon we're gonna get the chip in our heads too, which is just gonna make I don't know what it's gonna do. I've been making this prediction. I'm making this prediction now that in 10 years phones are obsolete.
You think so?
Yep. Because 20 years ago, if you told a 30-year-old that they'd be able to like FaceTime somebody in Saudi Arabia that they don't even know by downloading a friend app, and they could just randomly get it, you know what I mean? Right? They'd say, "Shut the who are you?"
Who
Right.
FaceTimes
Right.
anyone in Saudi Arabia?
Exactly. You could do it though, is what I'm saying. You have that
Do
opportunity.
you think
to do it.
females can FaceTime in Saudi Arabia?
No, fuck no, absolutely not. No, of course it would be a brother. It would be a friend. It
Right.
wouldn't be-
And they
why,
don't. They don't
why would
even-
you be wanting to talk to a Saudi Arabian girl?
Right.
That's disrespectful.
And they don't even show their face, so it's technically not FaceTime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good thought.
It's
I never
eye.
thought
It's
about that
it's
before.
eye time. Do they call it eye
Burka-
time
it's
over there?
burka timing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I heard the argument that I can't remember who made this argument. It was on some podcast that like, why would you want a chip in your head? You've already got like your phone's already so close to you.
You can't use it that
Just
well.
a faster bandwidth.
The thing is that we can't.
I get it. I get where I can see where it's going, but I never really heard that argument. It's like, it might not need to get to the point where it's just literally in your head. It's instantaneous. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I just think it's gonna happen. I just genuinely believe that it will just happen. Like because the majority of people are just consumers, especially in the States. But like, I don't know. It's gonna fuck with things. Everybody's IQ will just be 200.
Well, that's just it.
Right.
Actually,
Like it's strange. Well, but they won't. You're still gonna be a dumb human.
Yeah, that's what I think. We always,
know what I
we always
mean?
assume you get smarter, but I think it'll just somehow make us dumber.
Yeah, like look
Yeah,
what happened
that's
with the
interesting.
internet.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Exactly.
We thought the internet would like
Yeah.
Make everybody smarter.
Yeah,
It's
but
dumbed everyone
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's so
So
true.
it's like-
it's a good point
yeah.
actually. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Idiocracy?
Oh,
Oh,
that's what I was
yeah.
about to say.
That's That's as accurate as I think.
If you don't smoke Terry Tones, fuck you.
I love that. I mean, dude, like that's what it's become. Like remember before we went camping, we went to A&W to get some breakfast, and there was just like not to insult anyone there, but there's just like very low intelligent appearing people.
Sure.
And
the staff, right?
Yeah. And then she's getting us a coffee, and there's just a big machine there with like buttons, just like on Idiocracy, just like coffee, and then like cream, and then out of just boom. Starts, and she's just like, it was just like, it looked like a scene from Idiocracy.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like, oh, they don't actually just have like a coffee machine, or they just like
it's some screen that you press, and like whatever drink you choose comes out of it.
Just
I feel like that's everywhere. I used to work at Tim Hortons when I was younger. It was my first job. Thank God for those fucking buttons.
Right, exactly.
You just press the button. It does it for you.
Well, I had the cup or the pot of coffee every 10 minutes. Got to,
Well, have you seen a Tim Hortons recently? You go in there and it's like they're all touchscreen. It's one machine and it makes every single fucking drink.
Dude, I haven't been to Tim Hortons in years.
Fair enough.
Good thing.
Good thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolute
I don't know why.
Trash now.
Yeah.
I don't eat there, but I'll get a drink.
I remember eating there as a kid and liking it. And
me too.
At some point, it just turned into garbage,
It's
and I never went back.
such trash now.
Yeah.
They did switch to real egg though, which is nice because they were using the powdered egg for years.
Are you working for them?
When were they powdered?
Hashtag ad.
for like my entire the entire time that I remember them, it was powdered egg. Yeah.
Dude, Aaron's actually pissed off right now. He's like,
no, I don't like Tim Hortons. I hate Tim Hortons just as much as the next guy.
Okay,
I always thought their food was shit.
He's saying that to fit in right now. He doesn't want to get outed.
No,
he fucking worked at Tim Hortons too.
Well, you know what I think was bad about it, man? Is like I worked there for most of grade 11. Like, dude, my fart smelled like Tim Hortons. Like, it was brutal.
You were Tim Hortons.
I was.
Oh, so you might know more than me. Was it not powdered egg? Or?
See, I was just about to say I never worked in the morning, so I don't know actually.
I just, from what I gathered, it was like just a purely yellow.
Yeah, like the paste
thing. Yeah, it was like this, and it just
the shit you get at like the free continental breakfast at a Holiday Inn.
Even in a perfect scramble, there's still a bit of white. Just white.
But where are you thinking
from the yolk?
It's powdered. Where's you getting this powder business?
Well,
from?
you know what, powder. Then you add water.
You can buy powdered.
There's
egg.
powdered egg is a thing.
Like okay,
there's an Asian market down the road.
Powdered milk.
Yeah, like powdered milk. You just add water and it turns into egg.
I remember hearing it comes in a tube. It comes in a tube like ground beef is. It's like compressed cooked egg, and all they do is just slice it.
What? That's disgusting. There's no way. Are you really?
That's what I heard. Yeah,
it's possible. Maybe they're already pre-cut and you just fucking.
Of course,
pop them all out.
Whatever's more efficient.
Put them in. The
I thought bagged milk was weird.
Microwave.
Bagged egg. Dirty.
Bagged egg guy. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, since we got two musicians on, and we've talked about this a bit, with the increase in AI and all that chip stuff in your head, what do you think? How is that going to affect the music industry? I'm sure you guys have already maybe seen some.
Oh
things,
yeah, we've seen it. We've never discussed it, but I just don't even worry about it, to be honest, man.
The technology is definitely not there yet.
Yeah,
but it could be getting close. I don't know. I tried all the Chat GPT lyric writing stuff. Like I put in, hey, write a joke. What do you mean?
What about that new song you showed me? Did you?
No. I just wanted to see what it was capable of.
You got to try it.
I was like, okay, write a Beatles song from 1967 or whatever. And or write a
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Pink Floyd. I showed you the Pink Floyd
what was
one.
the title?
Echoes in the Abyss.
Sounds about right.
The thing is, all it does, it can't actually generate it can't come up with a new unique idea. All it does is it pulls from everything that already exists.
It's pure plagiarism.
And combines it in a new way.
Yeah.
The Pink Floyd already has a song called Echoes.
Yeah.
So it calls it Echoes in the Abyss, and it's like it's
adds
weird
little
and
things
it's
to make it a different sound, but it's still the same shit.
It's hard, and it can't write. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, Chat GPT is purely text based, so it can write lyrics. That's it. It can't write music.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things out there that can.
Other ones can. Yeah.
And they do the exact same thing where they just they take clips from other small artists who uploaded their shit, and it's not great, unfortunately, but
it's kind of right now. It's kind of a joke.
Yeah,
it's
two musicians, absolutely.
Yeah, but who knows where it's going?
No, but for me, somebody who genuinely enjoys the energy of a concert and like the social aspect of it and all of that, just the energy that comes off of it. If there are actually people out there that are going to go to a rock concert and watch this AI robot do or attempt to do the shit that you do on stage, then we have a bigger problem and drop the nukes. Because like, what are you doing? Right. Like, there's no way a robot can give off the same energy you guys are giving off. And if anybody just like, fuck off. And I don't think humans want that. I don't think we want that. I love that we get to talk of ourselves as humans now because we have robots running around.
Well, I mean, let's think of the DJs. Think of like EDM concerts.
Right.
So there's a dance floor at a club. You're dancing and having a good time. But then look at the DJ. All that's changed is there's a guy up there going, ready, one, and like, it changes the entire environment.
Yeah.
So even if there is like robotic made music, like there needs to be a human element, and it takes it to another level.
It's funny how like people are so scared that a lot of jobs are going to get taken away. Yeah, all the useless, stupid, dumb, bureaucratic bullshit, dumb email jobs that you sit at your desk and do an hour and a half of work in 9 days, and like those jobs, they're going to be fucking kiboshed because you don't need that job. Like, and I think that's something that's like scares a lot of people who have worked hard to get those positions. But people in the service industry, like, they're safe. I don't know. I don't think, well, some of them, like fashion stores, I don't think a robot's going to do it as good as an actual person is going to be able to fit somebody in clothes and do it properly. Nobody wants a robot's opinion. That's a fucking fake opinion. Right? They want really a human.
I don't know. Did you guys, on Snapchat, they have the AI thing feature now? AI, have you ever talked to it?
No, I don't like doing that.
Yeah,
shit.
I was like, I never would. Data. And then I was hanging out with a friend and she said, oh, I did. And like, she's like, try it. And like, I did for a second and I could actually feel something.
Really?
Like wanting to talk or something like that. And I was just like, I just backed off.
Yeah, because it tricks you into wanting to? Or
I don't know what it is, man. There is something. So like, as far as like just thinking the robot is a useless thing, I'm like, I don't know, because like something about that simple, even the one sentence I said to it, I felt a relationship developing. So I was like, I could see where this goes. So I just backed off because it's scary. But I'm like, yeah, maybe you could become compassionate for your robot.
For the people who like maybe don't have friends.
Exactly. That's why I was using it.
But it's dangerous too, right? Like that's dangerous as well. Like we're not, I don't know, we're social animals.
Yeah, but
we're social animals, so we seek it. And the issue is we've been so used to just seeing that, getting that dopamine rush of a notification on the screen. It's like, well, if it's a robot giving me the notification, it's still talking to me.
Yeah.
Right? Which is just weird that we're able to get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we're in such a transition phase. It's
You've texted a female in real life, right? Like you've talked to girls.
I hoped it was a female. But
lady boy.
I don't know. It's just like talk to a human, right? But I get it. It's weird. I can understand that there's some people out there that would definitely appreciate it, right?
Yeah,
and I use that word specifically, like they need it, you know.
Maybe,
yeah. We don't know what it's gonna be. It's all too weird, man. Like we're still animals. It's like you guys have hair on your face.
Yeah,
like you're a fucking
animals.
animal.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
What the hell are we doing? We got mics. We're like. We think we're sophisticated, but like
we're talking to absolutely no one right now.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
The universe.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So it's like we can't even predict anything. Like who knows what we're gonna transition.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays as a tool and it doesn't change.
I'm not worried about the music. If I'm being honest, like it's to even think about it, you're now wasting time where you could be writing songs.
Totally.
Like, so
or stressing about it. Like fuck you. There's no stress. You don't need to start protesting about
there's no point.
You know?
But if you can create if you can create some sort of robot that can tap into the unknown, okay, then now we're fucked.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Sure,
but like Aaron's saying, it's just recreating what already exists. Well, and that's not where ideas come from. Ideas come from the unknown. The fucking they don't have the antenna
the energy.
thing. Like, dude, I'm not even worried. And that's where songs come from. So.
Well, and I'll go back to this. You brought up the DJ thing. I'm talking a little bit out of my ass, but I mean, like when EDM came around and computers came around, they're like, oh, this isn't mixing, this isn't blah, blah. DJs still exist.
I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
DJs still fucking put their hands up and get the crowd going. Exactly. And they still do play music that people want to listen to. The times have changed and the technology has changed, and we'll always learn to, like, I'm hoping we will find a way to use it as a tool. I think, again, I just wanted to do this because we've been saying AI the whole time. It's not even fucking AI. It's not. It's machine learning. It's a program.
Right.
It's a very good program that uses a big database of information and it can go to it, but it's not AI.
It's not intelligent. It's
No.
not tech. I mean, it
doesn't have
it's
a
all
conscious- it
semantics,
does-
really, what is intelligence. But yeah, it doesn't have a, you're right.
You know what I mean? And that's
it
the
doesn't
thing.
actually form its own thoughts or have opinions. It's all derivative.
Yeah,
Right?
it's all just a code, what
Yeah.
we're still using, right? ChatGPT
It's just-
isn't that crazy. It's
Yeah.
just somebody did it. Finally.
It's kind of like it's a gimmick.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
like, it looks like it's a human typing
Mhm.
something, but it's not.
It's
So
not worried, boys. It's all about the unknown and
I
the
agree.
universe. And,
Totally. Nobody's gonna
that's
do
where-
what you guys do.
Yeah, that's where songs come from. That's the human element. All ideas came from there. Everything starts from whatever the fuck is going on out there. So
Yeah.
not too worried.
I kind of want to fall in love with a lady bot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talk to the one on Snapchat.
I don't got Snapchat.
Really
Yeah, I got rid of it a couple years ago.
bad breakup. Yeah. We'll move on.
No. It was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the idea of like snapping pictures of my face. And when you are talking to girls, it's like that's the first line of communication. I'd rather just like set a date up and then go
Yeah.
on that. You
Yeah,
know?
It is
dude,
kinda
it's way better that way.
it is
I
kinda
have-
stupid if you think about it. Like I don't like taking selfies. Like it's
I
like,
take-
what are we doing here?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I don't know,
This seems really childish.
I'm talking to you on there. I'm also Instagramming you. We're texting. I'm like, yeah, I just need to get rid of this.
That was the thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
pissed me off the most is that you'd be talking to a girl, you'd have her number, you'd be Snapchatting her, and you'd have her Facebook Messenger. This is when I was younger, and like you'd have 3 fucking conversations
Yeah.
going on,
Yeah, you-
kind
I
of.
had an
that, eh?
ex-girlfriend who did that.
That my
like,
ex did that with me,
I'm
where
like-
we'd be like, and I'm like, I deleted Snapchat like months before I got out of that relationship, but yeah, I just have no use for it.
like, why did you
Like,
choose to send this message on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
And then this on like, why did you? I like confronted her about it.
Yeah. If you're
she, like,
sending
didn't
a-
even understand what I was talking
Is that when the
about.
breakup happened?
I mean, it was slowly building.
Yeah, that was the last nail in the coffin. Though. You fucking bitch! Don't message me on Messenger.
Yeah.
This is for Pokemon Go only. If you want to get a hold of me, get on my Discord.
It is weird when you have multiple. I get Instagram because they send you a meme and then that maybe it's like,
yeah,
but
or
you just have to learn to
TikTok.
navigate it back to whatever
You
is
don't
your
talk-
main communication.
You don't talk necessarily on Instagram.
But no,
sometimes
dude,
you
I'm
do.
telling
Sometimes
you,
do.
it's depends on the connection and the girl.
Totally.
Like I don't want to just shit on Snapchat courtship because I've had beautiful connections where they grew through Snapchat
Yeah,
and,
okay,
and
fair enough.
talking and communicating and
Streaks.
then even getting intimate at some point. Like
Yeah.
they all have their time and place, but there is something about what you're saying, like the number and just setting up the date and not constantly communicating. Like it's something a bit more special about that,
Oh, yeah.
doing it that way. So I get what you're saying.
I found the most success with that. And even some girls I've gone on dates with, they're like, oh, I've been like, just like so confused why we weren't texting. So like, I don't know. Maybe that's the norm where people do text a lot before you go
Yeah,
on
because
dates.
I have heard that
because
too.
the
The excitement builds, right?
well,
you get
no,
to the date.
the silence is like it's mislead. Like you don't know what the other person's thinking. Whereas like if you're constantly snapping, you're always reading. Okay, are they into that message? Are they into me more? Are they not? Like, am I
Yeah.
losing them? Am I? So like, there's something about just like Tuesday I'll see you at 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
And now you're like shit.
Especially before the first date, I don't like asking like any questions.
Yeah, I save it all for the
on
first date.
text.
Right.
I don't ask like any like, where are you from? Or, like,
Right.
Like, if
Every
I can
girl's
get
different,
if
though.
I can
Yeah.
get by that, like if I can get by that conversation,
Yeah.
because then you like actually have something you just like talk about in the first like 5 minutes, get the weirdness away,
Right.
and then like you're chilling.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. I don't like texting. It's not as fun. You
No.
can't get your emotion across. I have a very good emoji game, but
A lot
It's
of
like-
eggplants.
it's sad when like I don't know. I like it when people like use the emojis, so I know what they're fucking saying.
Right. It does
It's
help.
It's confusing sometimes.
It does
I don't know.
help.
Or like
Yeah, gets the emotion
2 or
across.
3 exclamation marks. It goes a long way.
Absolutely, man. That's
You know?
huge. That's,
Maybe favorite thing in texting. Take notes. Favorite thing in texting. Saying something and then full capitals on one word. You know, to get your like exaggeration
I
on
gotta
it,
get better
on
at
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
that really works.
Yeah, you're quite a neutral
I'm
texter.
a lame texter.
Yeah.
Man. I'm
Dude,
like just purely.
When we text, I'm like, is this like a dad from like a 50-year-old dad?
I'm like a dad. I'm a dad.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I'd want to get. I text to
It's information.
Yeah, like to logistically set something up.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
He's like, hey, are we doing this later tonight? And it's like IDK I space D space J.
No, the IDK, that's crazy for you.
No, that's him trying to use it properly.
Right. Boys, I think we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
We gotta
Oh,
get to
yeah.
Oppenheimer here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit, yeah, I'll get you. We'll get you over there.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Quickly before we cut this, boys, is there anything else you would like to quickly plug in?
Well, no,
Fan
before we
stuff?
do that, you can plug yourself in stuff in a second, but we do on this podcast set a goal.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we'll ask you guys to set a goal for the next week ahead, the next 7 days ahead. Something easy, tangible, something hard, difficult. And then you two can punish each other if you guys don't complete it. You guys can
that's
keep
cool.
you guys are accountability buddies.
Okay. Try to get laid tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's like, dude, my sister's coming over.
Okay, wait. What day is it? I'll continue to not have a beer until
You get giving it a week?
until next weekend or something.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a good one.
My goal is probably just to
Not
chill
sure.
out.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I mean,
Chill out.
chill out.
Like
man.
take a second.
How do I
to
monitor
social.
that?
Just put the show behind me because I just was so stressed out leading up to that show.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking forward to just kind of relaxing and like
Totally.
and
Some R&R.
letting it get behind me.
Some R&R,
Yeah.
some rest, relaxation, and reflection.
And that's yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't know. It's harder. That's you might say, well, that's an easy goal, but it's actually
That's hard.
It's hard
That's
for
hard.
me.
I know.
It's hard
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah, I
It's
know.
like,
Like,
Yeah.
how,
it's hard for me to not be trying to do the next thing or like.
I understand.
But I do need to take
Chill out.
Yeah, I do
Take a
need to
second.
a bit of
I
chill
just-
time.
I just
Do you-
realized I'm making drinks tonight for the.
Set another one. Set a different
Yeah,
one.
shit.
Do you need to read
For
a
what?
book or something? You want to write a
From-
song? Like,
No, I've been writing crazy
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of songs.
I mean, you don't have to drink. You can make drinks, not drink them. That's a crazy thought.
Yeah, but
Virgins?
we've already set it up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, if you gotta fucking drink. You're gonna drink.
Drink tonight and then don't drink after tonight.
A true alcoholic.
You can do it, man.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow you'll start.
Sorry, tomorrow.
I trust you.
Do you guys do your goals or?
We're gonna do it in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
man.
so we'll set
we'll
this
think
up.
about it. And even if you guys don't know, we'll come up with something. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll chat with you guys.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Totally.
we'll
Mm.
catch up and see how you guys
yeah,
did,
yeah,
and then you guys can
Definitely.
punish each other if you guys
for
don't do
sure.
it.
Ooh, that's what you kind of got horny when you said that.
Absolutely.
The best kind of punishments.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us, boys. And as far as plugging, just follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And hopefully we
Send some prayers.
Hopefully, yeah. Please bless all this, and hopefully something big comes out of this. Because at this point, we don't know.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
thanks for having
guys.
us.
Yeah, beautiful. Thanks,
Thanks,
Aaron.
thanks for coming to
Nick.
the show. Thanks for plugging the show and everything, man.
Of course,
we
yeah.
really appreciate you guys' support.
Big fans.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
fans.
Hell yeah.
Big fans.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
So.
That was the fucking podcast. That was good.
I loved it.
That was really good, right?
It was
I
our
don't-
first time having. Well, we've had two guests on before, but actually,
like
interview-wise,
two
yeah.
actual people on the podcast,
we're really
and it worked
cheap.
out.
We don't have enough equipment, so we had to make them bring it.
Yeah, they brought it. It was bring your own mic,
Bring
BYOM.
your own mic day.
Yeah. So
We also got Francis with us. We didn't say hi. We didn't do.
yeah, sorry, Frances is here. I'll try and get her in a little bit more often if I can because she is so freaking cute.
Little
But
cutie.
yeah. So yeah, great podcast. They set some goals. We're gonna maybe we'll Instagram call them on the line next time. I don't want to bug them. They're busy guys, so we don't need to bug them. But we'll see if they've held themselves accountable to their goals.
Yeah, maybe they can join us on our hair pulling. Actually, guys, so me and Jeremy both have a punishment here.
Yeah, we
And,
do.
um,
In the
so-
coming weeks, maybe next week.
In the very near future, we're gonna be getting our hairy chests waxed with
Yeah.
funny shapes, and we're gonna get some good content for you guys. So stay tuned for that.
Very excited for that.
Other than that, let's wrap this up. We got Oppenheimer to go see. Go follow the podcast. Tell your mom, tell your dad about it.
Download it, please.
Download it, please. It
Give us
helps
5
out.
stars.
Share it to your friends.
And-
Tell us what we can do better, what we're not doing good at. You know,
Well, no, you know what? No,
Let us know what we're
we
doing
don't
good.
need your fucking opinion. You don't need to give us your fucking opinion, but you can give us your insight. And we'll end it with that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And hey, see you next season.
see you next season, you guys.
Yeah!